Hey guys, and welcome to episode 11 of my Polybridge Let's Play, and in this episode we're going to be going into level 222 and hopefully completing it. I do remember struggling with this level, so I don't know how well it'll go, but we can try. And one thing I want to say right at the start of this video is thanks for all the support recently. My most recent video as of recording this, which was Inkbrush Nouveau Splatoon 2 episode 13, I think, or it might have been 12. But either way, that got 60 views as of recording this video, which is just insane. It's my most viewed video on my channel, and it only came out like 20 hours ago or something like that. It's just ridiculous. I did not expect that in the slightest. Right, how are we gonna do this? 1 minute, let me save that. Blech. Now exit. I'm not really sure how to do this, so let's look in the gallery. Where's 2 to 2? There we go. Include fails? No. So what do? So you get it at one end to push the whole thing up by the looks of it. I'll see if I can do that. So let's just ignore that. Actually, let's load it. And then we'll delete that and that, because this will be the split joint. And then, wait, it's lifting up from over there, so we could do it. And his budget was a lot smaller than the actual, like, maximum amount you can use. So if it doesn't work, we can always probably make it stronger. And we've missed one there. I think we'll just leave this bit. And then what we want is something a bit like this, maybe. And then I think we'll get the hydraulic to go there, maybe. Will this just collapse? Yes. Right, let me save that. We've sort of half done it, so I'll call it half. And then we can go and check the gallery again. No, I don't want to include fails. Was it this one? That is not 2 to 2 drawbridge, is it? Why is it not showing me what I want? Sort by... Right, none of these are the level I want. They're your broken gallery. Sort, 2 to 2 drawbridge. Maybe if I click include... Still coming up with more than the level I want. Don't know why it's doing this. Let me do that. And then go back and click this. Like, this seems to be the right level. What? How does that work? That makes no sense. Right, this they just managed to make a really strong thing. Sort by most recent. Like this one. We need like... goes... Right, let me wait till this comes down. It don't go down all the way. But if we go back, no, we want to be here. If I just redo this bit, I want something a bit like this. Not that. This. And then, does the hydraulic need to be... Wait, if we... that's the road. Would it maybe be under the road a bit? And then that is teeny, but it could still work. I don't think it will though. That must not be central, because there's no other reason it wouldn't be able to reach. Right, let's do this. And then I'll also do this. Let's see what that does. It basically does nothing. I think I might go for the tactic that we saw one guy do, where he went like up. I didn't even click on wood, you stupid game. But he went a bit like this. And that bit looks too steep. But it's gonna be steep, unfortunately. And then we can sort of flatten it out. And then we can have one last one. We could use steel for this, because I'm not too bothered about doing it with the lowest budget in the world. Like, if we do spikes first, well, triangles, but similar concept. And if we get them quite low down, because the one we saw had them really low down for some reason. I think this is an okay height. Right, that's good, that can reach. Now we're obviously gonna want something here. And I think what we're gonna go for is just as much support that actually supports the bridge as we can for the amount of money we can afford. And I think what we'll do for that one is do steel. Does that reach there? No. Could we do like the teeniest bit there? And then, yeah, we can. And then that can go up to there. But can it go higher? And then what we want is... well, we'll want that first. I don't know how stable this will be. I'm gonna guess not at all. But we are going for triangle sort of shapes here. So who knows? That'll just fall. And as long as it doesn't go over budget, I'm not too bothered how messy it is. Right, does this just break? Right. Can you make it without breaking the bridge? Yeah, you can. So that is how you do that level, apparently. It's probably not the best of budgets. Actually, we beat him by a lot. But let's go on to the next one. Right. So you're A2. So we need... I think it's called II, because it'll make sort of an eye shape in the middle. Can we make this more central? I have a feeling this level isn't symmetrical. And if it is, it's going to be difficult to get it to be symmetrical. Wait, is this... no, it's... right, I want you as far as you can go on that. Yeah, that's about symmetrical. And then I'd say we want the same lines. Actually, with that, we can bring it up a bit more. Because all we need to do... Right, the height of the mini is... I'll use my fingers. I think that would touch it, so what we want to do is just make it central. Which could be a challenge, but I don't think it will be. And then we'll want a similar thing. That's not symmetrical. What we could do is copy, flip. There we go. That should be symmetrical. Right, we've got steel. We've got 6 steel. But I'm assuming it's going to be ridiculously expensive. But I think what I'm going to go for is X shapes to either side with steel. And then that. And then what I'm going to do as well is spikes with not triangle. Well, technically they're triangles. Most of them scalene because I can't aim. I don't know if there's actually wood with like there. I guess we'll find out when we watch it. When we watch it probably fail. And based on the fact the level's called II, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Because I think we're going to need to have... Like, that's going to take us over budget, but does it work? Right, it works. So we can do it over budget. What happens if we delete that bit and we use wood instead? We can lift these 2 triangles up. That's not over budget and it could work. Right, it works and it's under budget. So that is that level complete. There we go. Well, it says drawbridge, but I have a feeling we don't need a drawbridge. I don't know if this will work, because... No, it will, the level is symmetrical. Right, first things first. That is just horrible. There we go, fixed it. Now, what do we have to do? We have to get 2 cars across. So I think I'm going to first go for building all the spikes we'll need, which... Who knows how many it'll be. All I know is it's going to be expensive. And I think what I'll do is copy for as much of the thing as I can. Because it's just straight up quicker. Right, you don't fit anymore. If I flip that, you'll fit over here. No, I didn't want to get rid of it. I wanted to be good at the controls of the game and actually do what I wanted. And I just did it wrong again. And now we want to do all of this, not that. Same at this side. And then we want to do some more spikes. And if you haven't noticed, I've sort of changed my playstyle and I've actually bothered trying to get nice aesthetics because I like things to look nice. Like in certain games I'm about function over appearance, but others I'm all about the appearance, and this is one where I used to be about the function, but I now care more about the appearance. And I need to flip you like that. Wait, I don't know how. Wait, this should go. I can't even see. Let me flip it like that. it'd go along here. Right, you'll get close to touching the boat. So that won't touch the boat. That could, so I'll lift it up slightly. And I could get some more spikes in here. Right, that's as close as I can get. And you may be wondering why I'm doing all this, because it's clearly, one, not going to work. I can almost guarantee, and if it does, I'd be very surprised. We will try it because there's no harm in trying something. Well, there is for the cars, because they'll likely crash into the sea. But that's not, I'm not the driver, so I'm not really bothered. Realistically, if I did let it happen, I'd probably get fired from the job of building these bridges, but I don't, so yeah. Yep, like I thought. The main issues are these three areas. I think what we want is a sort of V shape. I don't know if that's a straight line, but we want to have a V. And then have these two as well as this joined. Right, I just clicked off the window. Is that section, yeah, that first portion of the bridge is now stable, and I have more plans than just this bit. So if just doing these V's work, then it will be quite good, because I still have a lot of things that I could do to this bridge. Is this actually going to work? That's one car across. That's the 3 boats across. Now for the moment of truth. Can this guy make it? So far it seems that he can. And we actually completed something on our first try. Well, technically not our first try, but like well, I thought more for the first try, but I decided to try it like this. I was gonna do the ropes going to like somewhere, but we didn't need to. Right, a slanted drawbridge. I'm not sure how this would work, and it's almost the end of the episode. So I'm going to leave it here, even though it's a tad bit short, not too short. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, any support is appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.